It is not goodbye, but it is certainly the end of an era as we sign off this last broadcast of Don Lemon tonight. More than 8 years, thousands of hours of live TV, historic moments and tough conversations. A lot happened between 10 and midnight or later. Just a few moments. Good evening. This is the Don Lemon Show. Tonight, into thin air. How does a plane simply disappear? If you can conceive it in your mind.
If you can think of it, you can do it. That's the human condition.
Hey, Don Lemon.
Undisputed truth.
Remember the lemon head candy?
Which is that? Yes.
You're killing the game. I'd have to tell you that. You're killing it.
I'm just being me and I'm being honest. Look around us. This is not a war zone. These are people who have gathered here peacefully. They want some tough questions answered. It's live from the streets of Baltimore under a mandatory curfew now for the third night in a row. It's 10 p.m. here in Charleston on an extraordinary day for America. Manhunt. Escape killer Richard Matt is dead. This on a day the Supreme Court changed the lives of millions of gay Americans, ruling same-sex couples can be legally married in every one of the 50 states. This is also the day that President Obama came here to Charleston to deliver a eulogy that turned into a moving sermon on race and the power of faith. Are you racist?
I am the least racist person that you have ever met.
We're live in Las Vegas. Here's our breaking news. Investigators piecing together clues to the worst massacre in modern American history. Today, 17 lives are over. 17 families are torn apart. Every single one of us is just playing the odds at this point. Are you really willing to keep playing those odds? The racist, white supremacist cowards this weekend evidently feel they have no reason to hide. They boldly showed their faces. Perhaps they feel emboldened or even legitimized for some reason.
This race thing is taking over, you know, and because I believe our president is kind of trying to divide us. But I think...
Kind of?
Yeah, is.
You have black folks back. Is that what you're saying?
They've had my back my whole career, and I hope I have the back of everybody.
Sarah, can you do me a favor? Can you get the chief?
The Floyd family has asked if you are going to get justice for George Floyd.
To the Floyd family, being silent or not intervening, to me, you're complicit.
The nation's capital is under curfew tonight. Lawmakers reconvened to count electoral college votes on one of the darkest days in American history. Domestic terrorists, that's what you are, domestic terrorists who were goaded on by the president into an attack on our very own capital. I want you to let that sink in. Here in Lviv, there are now at least 200,000 refugees.
The best of humanity, unfortunately, shows up in the worst moments of humanity.
This country has lost one of our greatest treasures, Aretha Franklin. You thrill me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. This is very personal for me, as you can probably tell.
This is CNN Breaking News.
What's that all about? wait. What is this for? Oh my God. I hate surprises. I'm actually in a mobile weather vehicle now.
Miniature kangaroos are endangered because of that.
How do you keep a healthy lifestyle when you eat cookies all the time?
Thanks for coming in.
The llama. I cannot believe this happened. Okay. Where were we? And that's, where were we, right? That was before our country went to hell in a handbasket. Well, you know, look, this is it. The final Don Lemon tonight. It is a bittersweet moment for me, but it is not going to be a sad moment. I'm not going to be sad about it. I'm just going to miss working with all of the great people who really work their butts off every single day to put this show on the air. So tonight this isn't about me. This is about you guys who are in the control room and in the studio. This is about you. 10 hours of live television a week with, honestly, not a lot of resources. That's quite a feat. Everyone's in bed. The giant apparatus of a network, most people are sleeping, even though we're a 24-hour news organization. So we're on our own a lot here. I want to thank all of the people, all of you guys, for making me look good. I'm talking about the people in the control room, the people who put on the show, for having my back, for missing dinners and PTA meetings and birthdays and ball games and spelling bees and doctor's appointments, all of it while getting home back to your families after midnight, while the kids and the husbands and the wives and the pets were all sleeping, all because you believed in me and you were committed to putting a show on the air that bears my name. I am immensely grateful to all of you. You will always be my family. We were all in this together. When the critics attacked me, you had my back. When conservatives attacked me, you had my back. When liberals attacked me, you had my back. When racists attacked, you had my back. And speaking of, when the former president sent armies of bigots and people who threatened my life after me, you had my back as well. Our lives changed together in both good and unfortunate ways. We celebrated the birth of new Don Lemon Tonight family members, and sadly, we saw the deaths of close friends and dear loved ones. I will never forget all of you for carrying me when I could barely stand. After I walked into work just a few years ago and I got a call that my sister had died suddenly, in that moment, I could have never arranged a car or a flight. I couldn't even have found my way to the elevator or to the entrance of this building if you hadn't literally held my hand and walked me out of the building. So thank you, Jeff, and Maria, and Flip, and Alyssa, and Rachel, and Shanique, and Zach, and Mel, and Susan, and everyone on this team, every single person on this team. If I did not mention your name, it is for the sake of time. I don't want to go over, and it's not because I'm not appreciative. For all of you gentlemen in the studio who kept me sane, who made me laugh, and ladies, and made me laugh, and got me in trouble many times because I was reacting to what you were doing. I am eternally grateful to all of you. I want to thank you, the loyal viewers who sent me masks during COVID, cards and letters of condolences and inspiration, Christmas cards, so many, many gifts and presents over the years. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even sending me food. I'm not going to miss the brain fog from these hours from getting off at midnight, nor the late night meals, which gave me dad bod, and all of us, we gained and lost so much weight together, right? Am I lying? It's true. So listen, the viewers at home, I know I was not always perfect, because no one is perfect, because there are immense pressures that come with this job, and in particular, this time slot at 10 o'clock when people are going to bed. So sometimes all I could do, I'm going to be honest with you, is just smile and just get to the commercial break sometimes. Sometimes it was exhausting, because some of the things that we discuss here are so personal and so consuming, all-consuming. So I hope I made you proud, and I thank you for tuning in all these years, and I hope that you're going to join me in the morning. So I will simply say good night, and I will see you soon. All right, so I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go upstairs. Bye. Yep.